So let me ask you this. You build a business, it's running, it's making money. Do you sell it? That's the question, right? Should you build a business to eventually sell that business? You get a lot of people and they have different opinions, and I can tell you that I've been on both sides of the fence. I will tell you my story. When I built my business, one of my mentors I was sitting with after he was speaking at an event, he finally said to me, he said, "Steve, when's the date?" And I said to him, "Date? What do you mean, what date?" He said, "The date you sell your business." Now, the guy was just up there speaking about creating generational wealth, how to build a business, how to scale it, how to provide generational wealth for you and for your family. So I thought, oh, this is my time to show him that I really learned what he was saying. So I said, hey, you know what? No, I'm not going to sell it. I want to build this thing and create generational wealth. And I basically regurgitated everything that he said to me on stage. And he sat there and he said, you don't get it. He said, if you don't pick a sale date with your business, you will never have a saleable asset. I said, okay. He said, if you don't have a saleable asset, that means that it's not finished and it cannot be sold, meaning it doesn't run without you. And if your business doesn't run without you with a finite date that it will happen, it's not a business, it's a job. And I really thought about that. And I thought, man, that's pretty powerful. Like, okay, I get that. So he said to me, give me a date. So this is 2015, and my business was still very young. Me and my business partner were still trying to grow it. So I said 2020, just to really get the conversation going. He said, 2020 is not a date. I want you to give me an actual date. So I said, February 1st, 2020, just kind of hoping the conversation would be over with so we can move on. And he said, okay, write it down on this napkin. So I take out a pen, and now I'm thinking I shouldn't have sat next to him, which I did. So I write this down on the napkin, February 1st, 2020. Never really thought anything about it. Never planned to sell our business. Well, we eventually sold our business October 1st, 2019. Is it coincidence? I don't know. Was my subconscious thinking about it? I don't know. But I will tell you that after we had that meeting, I kept thinking, okay, now we have to build the business so that it truly runs without us. So to answer your question, should you build a business to sell it? It depends on your goals, right? It depends on your strategy and what you're trying to accomplish and what that means and how that looks in your life. But I will say that you have to build it so that it is a saleable asset, meaning so that it is running without you. And if you don't put a date on it and it's one of those someday times, it'll never happen. You'll never get to that date. You've got to build it with the time and date stamp so that you're actually reaching a goal. It's kind of like watching a basketball game, right? When you watch a basketball game, everybody seems to play harder right in the last couple minutes of the game, right? In the playoffs and in the championship, they're going to be playing hard because they know they have a finite date. Could you imagine just watching people running back and forth, shooting baskets, and there was nobody keeping score and there was no time limit? You'd probably get pretty bored after a while, and the players wouldn't even have any enthusiasm because there's no end date. Think of that with your business. Do you have an end date that you're working for? If the end date is every quarter or every month or once a year, you're going to work harder towards the end of that goal to make sure you achieve it. Same thing with the sale date. When you have a sale date, again, it doesn't mean you have to sell it, but it's an asset that is sellable because you're doing everything you can to make it run without you. So yes, you do need to pick a sale date for your business. You need to make sure that it aligns with your goals, it aligns with the strategy, and everyone understands in the company what that sale date is. Doesn't mean you have to sell it, but you want to make sure that you create that so that everyone is working towards that goal. So definitely pick a sale date. Put in the comments, let me know what your sale date is. I'd love to hear it.